At a 2-1 count on a swing and a miss to Jones. Ryan Hummel, third base. Ben Foster at first. Nate Miklas in left. And Ryan Porras in right field. Well, so it must have been 1-2, so that's strike 3 on a called curveball. Pitching for Maynard, who's up 2-0 in the series, is Mason Van Nest. Behind the plate is Ryan Florence. Batting now, Josh Schramm, left-hander, playing center field, number 36. Wheeling lost game 1 to Maynard here on Monday night, 7-6. There's a ground ball hit to the pitcher. Van Nest underhands over to first, and that's Tyler Ramsey for the second out, so 1-3. Now coming up, shortstop Dylan Gongola. Wednesday, they played up at West Liberty, and Maynard won that game 8-0. To get here, we had Wheeling beaten Barton 2-0, and Maynard squeaking by Moundsville in one-run games, 2-1. And now Maynard's up 2-0, trying to get the second championship in a row. Ground ball hit hard to second. Nice stop out there by Tonkovich. Throws over to first for the out. So hard hit ball that time by Dylan Gongola, but out 4-3. This game sponsored by Ohio Valley Tank and Thrifty Hurt Rental. And again, we're on radio only, but we will be you'll be able to see this tomorrow on live stream as Dan downloads it. We cannot get internet out here. Tonight, maybe? Okay. All right, Dan says late tonight. You can get it on live TV there. Let me give you the lineup for Maynard since we got on the air just a little bit late. Leading off is Matt Busby, the shortstop. Batting second, Zook Jacob, the right fielder. Hunter Westlake playing third base, batting third. Tyler Ramsey in the cleanup spot, playing first base. Tyler Tonkovich, the hero in the Moundsville game, playing second base, batting fifth. Aaron Benall in center field, batting sixth. Batting seventh, Dylan Florence, the catcher. Batting eighth, Kelly Hendershop, the left fielder. And we have Mitch Viocli DHing for Mason Van Nest, who is pitching. On the hill for Wheeling today is Sonny Pelliciotti, and catching is Jones. Around the infield, we've got Foster at first, Oak at second. Shortstop is now Gongola. Playing third base is Hummel. Left field is Miklas. Center field is Schramm. And Porras is in right field. Wheeling waiting to see if a player was going to show up, so they made a late substitute change. As we're in the bottom of the first, got Maynard ahead 2-0, and no score here as Maynard comes to bat with Matt Busby leading off. Pelliciotti in the windup. First pitch right down Broadway, strike one. Beautiful night, overcast, 75 degrees, very little humidity. Wind up and pitch is a fly ball straightaway center can of corn. And out there is Schramm to make the catch. So Busby flies out to center, F8, brings up Zook Jacob, the right fielder. Zook is a lefty batter. Not a lot of takes in this game. I'm Jim DiCarlo here with Dan Vogel. Solo right now. Fastball strike right at the knees, right on the corner. Good pitch by Pelliciotti. Nice smooth delivery. 0-1 pitch is a shot into left field, base hit. Line drive that was tailing away from shortstop Gongola. And we got the first base runner of the night, Zook Jacob, with a single to left field. Brings up Hunter Westlake. Hunter playing third base, batting third. Stretched by Pelliciotti. Long pause. Pitch in the dirt. Nice stop back there by catcher Jared Jones. So again, this is the Ohio Valley Baseball League. Nobody has ever won, from what I understand, 2 years in a row. Maynard trying to be the first team to go back-to-back. They actually beat Wheeling last year 3-0 in the championship. There's a stretch in the dirt, gets away, and that's going to move Jacob on a wild pitch to second base. So runner at second, 1 out, 1-1 pitch on Hunter Westlake. Again, we'd like to thank Ohio Valley Tank and Thrifty Hertz Rental. We're here at Maynard. Beautiful night, nice breeze. Stretch by Pelliciotti, 2-0 on the way. And that gets by. Going to third is going to be close, but a high throw gets Jacob in there. So I'm going to give that one a pass ball. Putting a runner at third with 1 out. Infield kind of creeping in. They only scored 1 run. Shortstop in. Second base a little deeper. And you got ball 4 to Hunter Westlake. So runners at first and third. To Tyler Ramsey, who last time I was here had a pulled hamstring. Big, strong guy. He hit the 2 home runs the other day, Dan? Okay. Yeah, Dan said monster shots. Pitches in the dirt, so you want to be careful to Tyler. He got a base open, even though it's not first base. Stretch by Pelliciotti, 1-0 pitch is popped out of play, 1-1. I guess you got that pulled hamstring. You don't have to worry about running around the bases if you hit home runs. So again, bottom of 1. Maynard threatening with runners at first and third on a single, a wild pitch, a pass ball, and a walk. 1-1 pitch. There's a shot right to the third baseman. Goes to first, a little bit off line. The runner coming home. It's going to be a banger at the plate, and the ball got dropped, or he might have had him. So a couple chances. Line drive to 3. Throws the 1, so Ramsey rips a shot to third for the out. Throw to 1 was a little bit off line. Throw coming home, I think, had him, but the ball got dropped, so Jacob scores. We're going to give an error on that drop at home and brings up Tyler Tonkovich, the MVP here in the Moundsville win last week. First pitch is ball 1, so 1-0 Maynard. Maynard has a hit, a run, and an error so far this inning. First pitch is ball 1 to Tonkovich. The stretch, 2 balls, a little bit low. Nice crowd down the third base line, out in center field, over in the bleachers on the right field side. 2-0 pitch to Tonkovich, who can really run. And he hits a shot but foul down the line. Tonkovich got a double in the 7th inning in the Moundsville game that I was here last week at. Scored the tying run in the bottom of the 7th, or actually the winning run in the bottom of the 7th, as Vickers came across to score the tying run on a tough bat hop single. Stretch and pitch, outside ball gets away, so the runner is going to move to second base in a close play, and he's just in there. Is Hunter Westlake, so we're going to give a pass ball on that, in and out of the glove. Second pass ball of the inning. 2-1 pitch on the way. Strike 2, outside corner. Nice curveball. Be careful to Tonkovich. Really good stick. Got an open base. 2 outs. Stretched by Pelliciotti. Outside. I guess it was 3-2. I might have missed one. So first and second. 2 outs to Eric Banal, the center fielder. Good speed on the bases. Westlake And Tonkovich, first pitch, curveball in there for strike one. On deck, Ryan Florence, the catcher. Stretch and the pause. Another good pitch. 0-2. So Wheeling second baseman Adam Oak holding Hunter Westlake close. Pellicciati giving him chance to retreat back to second. 0-2 pitch in the dirt. Nice scoop that time by the catcher. And that was Jared Jones. Keep the runners at bay there at first and second. Just started. Bottom of 1-0 Maynard. Threatening to add more. Pellicciati steps off. 1-2. 1-2 pitch. A little pop up. Going to be trouble. It's going to fall in there for an infield single. So he got jammed. He got fisted, and the ball went over Pellicciati's head, and Oak couldn't get there either. Nobody's fault. Just one of those bleeders to load the bases. So Maynard looking for the crooked inning with bases loaded and 2 outs to catcher Ryan Florence. Sometimes better to be lucky than good. Ramsey rips a shot. Third baseman made a nice play right at him. That time, Banal did not hit the ball well, but gets an infield single. Bases loaded, infield back as they should be. Nice curveball in for strike one to Florence. Big hitter here for Wheeling to shut down because they get a crooked number. May have a hard time coming back. Foul ball. 0-2 on Ryan Florence, the catcher. Pellicciati's been ahead of the hitters. Just haven't been able to put him away. 0-2 pitch. There's a shot, and there's a hit. Left field. May score 2. Coming home, Tonkovich with good speed, close at the plate, but he gets in there with his speed, and the runners move up on the throw home. So Florence with a 2 RBI single moves to second on the throw. Bonnell goes to third. Tonkovich scores. Westlake scores. And it's 3-0 in favor of Maynard. So that third out, elusive here for Wheeling. Kelly Hendershot, the left fielder, now up. With the runners at second and third, 2 outs. Strike one on the outside corner. So not what Wheeling was hoping for. Maynard with a crooked number, looking to add to it here in the bottom of the first. 0-1 pitch, just missed outside, low and away. Down at third base, Bonnell with a big lead. Might be able to score on a wild pitch, although it's close. It'd have to kick away. Curveball hung a little high, 2-1. Like to thank the coaches. Dave Vickers for giving us this. Ball's fouled away. This tent here. And Coach Shaw over there for Wheeling. And Vickers giving us the lineups. Tough for those guys sometimes because they're not sure who's showing up. Scott Shaw, the head coach of Wheeling. David Vickers does a bang-up job also at Maynard. Pitch on the way is strike 3 as Kelly Hendershot looks at one on the outside corner. So in the inning, Maynard scores 3 runs on 3 hits. We had an error and a couple runners left. And after 1 full inning, 3-0 Maynard. We'll be back.
Are you in need of a reliable and affordable tank for your farm or business? Look no further than Steel Valley Tank in Brillion, Ohio. Our team of experts can help you find the perfect tank for your needs, whether it's for water storage, chemical storage, or anything in between. With over 20 years of experience, we know what it takes to get the job done right. Visit us today at Steel Valley Tank in Brillion, Ohio, or give us a call at 740-598-4994 to learn more. Steel Valley Tank, your trusted source for quality tanks. A proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Ohio Valley Sports Online is your sports authority. Follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Live streaming high school and NCAA sports, plus weekly football coaches shows right here on Ohio Valley Sports Online.
The National Colloid Company has provided specialty chemical blending with exceptional technical service and application support for over 75 years. National Colloid provides chemicals to hundreds of customers and offers services including custom blending, packaging.
2-0 pitch, a little bit outside, 3-0. So I'm not going to say anything, but I don't know if they have automatic takes at all in this league. 3-0 pitch. And ball 4. Looked like he was taken all the way. So Van Ness in a little bit of trouble here. 2 on, nobody out. Bottom of the lineup coming up. Foster, Nicholas, and Porras. Nice conference there by Florence, Ryan Florence, to go out to settle down Van Ness. First and second. Maynard looking for 2. Wheeling looking to tie this sucker up here with the tying runs on base and nobody out. Stretch and pitch. Strike 1. Good timeout by Florence. Right down Broadway. Strike 1. Foster took it. A 1 pitch up and upstairs on the curve. Stretch runners going down to third. Going to be close, but thrown into the outfield. That's going to score a run. As they had a chance to get him, but the ball got away from Hunter Westlake there. And he got an error, got a stolen base by Pelliciotti. An error, scoring the second run, and Hummel moves up to second on the throw. So now 3-2. Runner at second, no outs. 3-1 now on Foster.
Come on, Ben, get him in. Get him in, Ben. There you go, man.
Swing and a miss. High heater inside. A little bit low on the full count pitch, so ball 4. Foster walks. Second walk of the inning, so 2 hits, 2 walks, 2 runs so far, and it's 3-2 with Nate Miklas up. Left-hander, potential bunt here. Moves the runners up, and he is turning around and bunting it, and it's down the third base line. It's a beauty, and it's going to load the bases up. Good decision by Coach Shaw to call the bunt there. It seems like every time we've seen a bunt, Dan, in these games, something good's happened.
Small ball.
Another lefty, Ryan Porras up with the bases loaded, nobody out. 3-2. Wheeling has struck back quickly.
Let's go, Porras.
First pitch, a little bit inside, ball 1. Infield playing back for 2, willing to give up the run. With Hummel down at third. Just missed again, 2-0. Pitch. There's a swing, and it's over the pitcher's head. Second baseman back flip by Busby. What a play. RBI single, or RBI foolish choice, I mean. Should have been a single, but Busby made a heck of a play, retiring Foster 6-4. With a backhand flip to second baseman Tonkovich. And that scores Hummel to tie it up 3-3, give an RBI to Porras. And runner moves to third. That's Foster moving to third, so Miklas got retired 6-4. Back to the top of the order to Jared Jones, batting for the second time in 2 innings. So 3-3. Runners on the corners. Horace at first and Foster at third as Mikolas was out on the fielder's choice RBI. 0-2 now on Jared Jones. Stretch and pitch, swing and a miss on the curveball. Jones not happy about that one. 2 outs. Now batting Josh Schramm. Grounded out to the pitcher first time up. There's a shot. Looks like it's going to get down. I can't tell out there. It's by the center fielder. Going to score 2 runs at least. Going to be a triple for Schramm probably. Going to be a banger at third. Close. And he's out, but the run does count. The runs do count. So you got Foster scoring. You got Horace scoring. So that's 5 runs on the 2 RBI double by Josh Schramm. Gets thrown out going to third. And after an inning and a half, it's 5-3 now. Wheeling trying to extend this series.
I want to put another camera up. So.
Okay, Dan, I'll stay here. This inning still brought to you by Ohio Valley Tank. We'd like to thank other sponsors during the course of the year: Guida Law Offices, Barrel Ford and Toyota,
Take your time, I got to put a camera up.
Total Sports Connection, Signs Limited, Capital Recovery, AT&T on Sunset, Hood's Pharmacy, PR Landscaping, Hummel Construction, Barium and Chemicals, Edge Sports, Franciscan University, Best Western at Franciscan Square, Trinity Health Systems, Bennigan, Sickles Law Office, Mosty Funeral Home, IBEW number 246, J.E. Foster Funeral Home, J.C. Pest Control, Wintersville Trophy Shop, Steve's Fish and Chips, attorney Adam Martello, Marcino Enterprises, Hauser Furniture, and we'll name more as we go along in the game. Also like to thank Thrifty Hertz Rental for sponsoring us the player of the game and use of the vehicle during some of these OV baseball tournament games. These are the playoffs. Again, Wheeling got here by defeating Barton in an upset 2-0. And Maynard got here by nipping Moundsville in 3 really good games, 2-1. So 5 runs that inning on 4 hits. And after 1.5, it's now 5-3 Wheeling with Mitch Viacli batting in the DH spot for Mason Van Ness in the number 9 hole. On deck is Busby, who made some great plays last inning. A nice stop into left field and a beautiful backhand flip with a grounder up the middle. Zook Jacob will be up third. There's a shot, but way foul and out of play. Seems like when I do these games, Dan, they're pretty high scoring. Moundsville and Maynard. I believe it was something like 12-11 the last time we went. Wind up and pitch inside on the curve. 2-1. Shot in the left field off Hummel's glove. Base hit for Viacli. Start the inning. Brings up Busby, who flew out right to the center fielder in the first time up. So start the game, we had 4 straight outs. Since that time, in less than 2 innings, we've had 8 runs scored with a runner at first and no outs. We're in the bottom of the second, Wheeling on top. Pellicciotti's stretching pitches in the dirt, but nice stop by Jones there. All these guys, of course, out of high school. Half in college, half older. Down in the dirt, 2-0. So Maynard trying to strike right back to tie this up. 2-0 in the dirt, 3-0. We do have a third base coach, at least, for both teams. Sometimes we get to these games and there's no coaches on the bases. It's kind of low-key. But this is the playoffs, and they're playing a little bit for more intensity here. 3-0 pitch, see if Busby has the green light. Like he did, but the pitch was upstairs, ball 4. So first and second, trouble brewing here to Zook Jacob, who singled and scored last inning.
Hey, what's the fun? Figure it out. Hey, if he hits it, probably do it there. Another one, Mitch, you're good. More scraping.
Stretch looking to bunt, does bunt back to the pitcher, and he kind of bobbles it, and you're not going to get Zook at first, back to third, as Biockley dives back in.
Come on, Hunter.
So Coach Timko, correct?
That's it.
Okay. Base is loaded. Maybe you can bring some defense and low scoring here. 8 runs here in less than 2 innings, and bases loaded, nobody out for Hunter Westlake.
Dangerous.
On a check swing, strike. Nice curveball. Infield playing back for 2. Curveball was really close. Really wanted that call. Could have went either way. 1-1. Coach, you know these guys better than me as they come up. I think Hunter's from Brook High School, wasn't he?
Hunter's from Bel Air.
Bel Air, okay, sorry. 2-1. So you can help me there with that.
Sure.
And if you know if any of these guys are at college, what college, let us
West
know.
Liberty. West Liberty for Hunter.
Okay, is he still playing right now?
No, he's graduated.
Graduated, okay. You told me last time about half are graduated and half are still playing. There's a shot, but just foul. Down third. That would have scored 2, if not 3, with Jacob's speed. Nice of you to show up today, Coach, for Barton.
Oh, I never miss a game. If we're not playing, I'm at a game.
You got the off if you need it.
Yeah. I'm good. We live out here. The bugs know us.
Okay. They don't know me because they keep attacking. All right, Westlake in the hole. Well, 2-2 now. Pelliciotti with a stretch. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Big out there. Tyler Ramsey, tell me about Tyler. Where's he from and where did he go to college?
He's a Bel Air guy and went to West Liberty. Well, he looked good the other night. Boy, 2 good.
That's what Dan was telling me. I wasn't there.
I watched the game on TV. It was great, man. You guys did a great job with the telecast.
Pitches in the dirt. 1 ball to Tyler. You just said you never miss a game. Did you go back and watch
I had
it?
football practice until 7.
Oh, okay. Bridgeport,
Like,
right? Okay.
Yeah.
There's a foul ball.
Yeah, by the time I'd get up there, the game would have been over, so I just went home and put it on TV.
1-1.
We can talk a little bit about football here because it's coming up soon. Tell us what you're allowed to do now, when it officially starts, double sessions, whatever you're having. Pitch is in the dirt, 2-1, being pretty careful. I think mostly off speed to Tyler, not too many fastballs to him today.
Yeah, if you got to go high and tight if you're going to throw a fastball to him. If he extends his arms, it's over.
There's a nice pitch down and away. 2-2.
2-2.
So when does football officially, legally start in?
Everybody's practicing right now. They changed the rules a lot. Used to be you couldn't do this and couldn't use a football. West Virginia and Ohio has different rules, so.
Right. Comes the pitch. There's a foul way out of play. Way out of play. So there has to be an official day, like volleyball starts July 31st. Is there an official practice day that you have your whole team there and do what you want with pads and all that?
Well, pads start Monday. You're allowed helmets now. You're allowed pads Monday, which means it's the start.
Okay.
Once you put the pads on, it's full go.
Comes the pitch, and there's a shot up the middle. That's a base hit. Yeah, he went down and got it. 2 runs are going to score and tie it up here. Close play at the plate, but not in time. As Biockley scores, Busby scores, and 2 RBI single by Tyler Ramsey ties it up 5-5. Puts runners at first and second. As coach is going out to talk to Pelliciotti. I think he's making a change here, right?
That was a good pitch.
Yeah,
he just went down and got it. That was a good swing.
Yeah, I don't know if he hurt himself on that pitch or not, Pelliciotti, or if he's just taking him out. It was a good pitch. Dan, new pitcher. We'll take a break and be back.
Are you in need of a reliable and affordable tank for your farm or business? Look no further than Steel Valley Tank in Brilliant, Ohio. Our team of experts can help you find the perfect tank for your needs, whether it's for water storage, chemical storage, or anything in between. With over 20 years of experience, we know what it takes to get the job done right. Visit us today at Steel Valley Tank in Brilliant, Ohio, or give us a call at 740-598-4994 to learn more. Steel Valley Tank, your trusted source for quality tanks. A proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Ohio Motor Group has 3 locations, Steubenville, Bridgeport, and St. Clairsville. Let Ohio Motor Group show you how easy it is to buy a quality used car. They believe in fair pricing, superior service, and treating every customer right. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff will help you find a car that is fit for your budget. Ohio Motor Group, with 3 locations to serve. Check them out right now. OhioMotorGroup.com. Find your next ride.
This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, your connection to Ohio Valley Sports. Listen anywhere in the world from any connected device, smartphone, tablets, iPads, and computers. Ohio Valley Sports Online brings you live game action from the guys with over 50 years in radio sports broadcasting.
All right, we're back here. Second inning still brought to you by Ohio Valley Tank. And it's 5-5. Runners at first and second. Ramsey's at first with a 2 RBI single. And Zook Jacob has moved to second base. And, Coach, you were telling us about the umpires. You want to say anything about them?
Yeah, Jim Little, a veteran umpire behind the plate. Nate Harper, this is, I think, his 3rd year in the league. He's done a great job. He's grown really well. He said he enjoys it. He enjoys working at Ovbl. A lot of these guys do, because they get to see these kids when they're in high school, and usually they don't see them in college, but they can see them later on, like now. And they enjoy watching these kids play. They do.
Sure. 1 out, Tyler Tonkovich up. That's a St. Clairsville name.
Yes, sir.
I don't know a lot of where they're from, but you can help us. But I do know he's from St. Clairsville.
Yes.
And he really hit well against Moundsville when I was here the other day.
Yeah, he hit that one in right center.
And I think he had 7 ribbies that night.
Yeah, he had a big day. He was your player of the game, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. Ramsey now pitching. Pelliciotti goes to short. Gongola goes down to third.
No, Hummel's pitching.
Yeah, what did I say?
I said Ramsey.
Ramsey, I meant Humble. Now, Hummel you thought was from Benwood area?
I think there's a Benwood, there's a Hummel in the Benwood area, yes.
There's a shot. Is it
a base
foul? It's fair down the line. Ramsey is hustling to third with that bad hamstring. So Tonkovich with an RBI single. Bringing in Jacob easily. And Ramsey just labored to third base. In fact, RBI double, I should say. I thought that might hook foul there, but it stayed fair. So now 6-5. As they've scored a 3 spot, and they're still threatening with Eric Bonneau, who singled his last time up. Pitch is inside by Hummel. So again, you can help me. Bonneau is that single?
Bonneau, he's Buckeye local in West Liberty.
Okay. You got a lot of West Liberty guys here.
Yes.
Stretch and pitch. And it beamed him. Yeah. Load him up. I really don't know that it would occur, but do you guys play a run rule in this league?
No. Nope.
Now batting, Ryan Florence, who singled in two runs in the first inning. So So Maynard back on top, 6-5. Bases loaded. There's a shot, but going to hook foul, I believe, down the left field line. Way out in front of that off-speed pitch.
Very see nice down the hitter now.
Ryan Flores behind home plate, catching today. How about Ryan, Coach? Where's
Shady side.
Shady side?
Yeah, that's what everyone's telling me on the court. I don't have
Pitches in the dirt. Nice block by Jones. Not going to get too many runs scored on wild pitches, especially with Ramsey down at third, but because it's just so close to the backstop, you really have to kick away, and somebody have to have great speed. Infield back playing for 2. Looks like this game's going to be a wild, high-scoring one. Pitch beans him.
And it'll make it easy for Ramsey.
Yeah. Ramsey can walk home with a bean batter. Do get an RBI on that. I guess you earn it when you get beamed by a high, tight fastball. Now Kelly Hendershot, so they batted around this inning, scoring 4 runs, bases loaded, still 1 out. Hendershot did strike out his first time up, so Hummel kind of struggling out there with 2 hit batters and a double by Tonkovich. There's a strike. Got to make him put it in play, but you can't be too good a pitcher. These guys hit. Stretch by Hummel. There's a shot to center. Going to score a run. Yeah, easy sac fly. And nice throw though to home plate. What an arm that was. They must have threw that about 300 feet with a 1 hop to home, but Hendershot with a nice fly ball out to center for a sac fly. That's going to score Tyler Tonkovich with good speed. And it brings up Kelly Hendershot, who led the inning off. Or excuse me, he flew out to center field last game. So he's batted around now. Mitch Viacli led the inning off.
Good job, Mitch. Turn it over to Bird. Come on, baby.
Boy, Bernal's getting a big secondary lead out there. He's halfway to third.
Come on, Mitch. Come on, Mitch.
So it's 8-5. Fouled off.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So this is Viacli leading, led off the inning with a single.
I think this is his second year at Maynard. He was at Bethany before this.
I'm doing all right. Doing good, son. Thank you. Ball. Good eye.
So there's 2 outs. A lot of mistakes by me tonight, huh, Coach? 2 outs instead of 1 out. Trying to keep the scorebook right. When you bat around and you got to knock this off, and it makes it a little tougher. I got to do a better job here. 2 outs. Strike 3 right on the corner, right down by the knees. So Viacli strikes out, but in the inning they come up with 5 runs, and after 2 full innings, 8-5 in favor of Maynard. We'll be back.
Are you in need of a reliable and affordable tank for your farm or business? Look no further than Steel Valley Tank in Brilliant, Ohio. Our team of experts can help you find the perfect tank for your needs, whether it's for water storage, chemical storage, or anything in between. With over 20 years of experience, we know what it takes to get the job done right. Visit us today at Steel Valley Tank in Brilliant, Ohio, or give us a call at 740-598-4994 to learn more. Steel Valley Tank, your trusted source for quality tanks. A proud sponsor of this broadcast.
So you're driving the kids to school and you have to turn up the radio just to drown out the horrible sound your car's making. Who knows what you need? You're driving along without a care in the world. Then you notice the engine light comes on. Who knows what you need? You dread having to stop at red lights because your car sounds like it's screaming in pain. Who knows what you need? Napa Auto Care Center in Wintersville knows what you need. They're an established and reputable shop. They know engines, transmissions, brakes, alignments, and anything else your vehicle needs. They know what you need. Do you need the number? 740-346-2120.
Back here, top of the third, brought to you by Thrifty Hertz Rental. Dylan Gongola leading off. He was up because Josh Schramm got thrown out at third on that 2-out, 2-run double last inning. Adam Oak and Sonny Pellicetti. Already 5 runs on only 4 hits for Wheeling. 8 runs on 7 hits already for Maynard. So high scoring, Coach. A lot of offense, and this game far from over.
Oh, yeah.
Nice crowd. Do you normally get this many people, or is it because of the playoffs?
I think it's because of the playoffs here. I mean, it's a very good crowd tonight. So this could be the last game of the season, so people want to come out and see it.
How many players do you have on your football team, Coach?
35.
That's pretty good for a small school.
Yeah, it really went up. It's great. I'm used to John Marshall with 90 guys.
Oh.
It's like,
Wind up by Van Nest is high and tight.
Gongola is Wheeling Park in Fairmont State.
Fairmont, okay. Pitch. Nice sweeping curve there. 1-1. Van Nest worked quickly. There's a high pop up in the infield. Well, that's going to carry out to right field a little further than I thought. Easy play out there for right fielder, and that was Zook Jacob. So looked like he got sawed off, but he got a little more of that than I thought. F9. Screened here a little bit on certain positions where balls are hit and where we're seated.
Oh my God.
Now batting Adam Oak, who singled and scored last inning. So one away.
And we're filming.
Pellicetti on deck. There's a shot, but I don't know if it's out of here. It is out of here. It's gone. Center field over the fence. So there's a hard RBI home run for Adam Oak, who's 2 for 2. Makes the score 8-6. Wasn't sure if it would get over the fence. It just did. And Oak trots around the bases. Get the first run here in the top of the third. Pellicetti got a double, stole third base, and scored last inning. He's a hustler. And where'd you tell me he was from?
What's that?
Where's Pellicetti from?
Wheeling Central.
Wheeling Central. Okay. And is he in college right now? Or?
I don't know that. I think he's at West Liberty, if I'm not mistaken.
High and tight, ball 1.
Yeah, West Liberty recruits heavy in the Valley. So a lot of these guys, you say there's a lot of guys at West Liberty here. Yeah, that's why.
There's a shot. It's into right field. Base hit. Pellicetti's a player.
Yeah.
Now batting Ryan Hummel, who walked his first time up on the hill now for Wheeling. 8-6. Hummel the tying run, but really only in the third inning. And double digits. You may mean more than double digits in this game. Ball 1. This game has the makings of 17-16 or something. 1-1. Of course, Maynard with a cushion. They can do what they want. Wheeling all hands on deck. Stretch. Big lead at first. Pellicetti, nice sweeping off-speed pitch. 1-2. 2-2. Foster on deck. He also drew a walk last time up. Swing and a miss. So that's the second out of the inning. Ben Foster now batting with a runner at first. That was a nice off-speed curveball.
Yo, be here now.
Come on, Ben. Get some cool, baby.
First pitch is a grounder right back to the pitcher. Van Ness throws the first for the easy out, 1-3. So they get a run on the home run by Oak. 2 hits, a runner left on base, and after 2.5, 8-6 Maynard will be back.
This broadcast is brought to you by Ohio Valley Sports Online Sports Authority. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to get instantly notified when we go live on our next broadcast. Only on Ohio Valley Sports Online.
Blakemore Insurance Agency is exclusive to the senior market. We represent a variety of Medicare supplements or Medicare Advantage plans, giving us the ability to offer some of the most competitive products from the top insurance companies in our country. Our loyalty lies with you, our customer, not the insurance company. Many of today's seniors are completely overwhelmed with turning 65 and going on to Medicare. Call Blakemore Insurance Agency today for more information. 304-723-0909. Blakemore Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
We're back here. This inning brought to you by Thrifty Hertz Rental. Giving some other sponsors that we have: Valley Converting, Josephine's Carryout, Fort Steuben Maintenance, M&M Hardware, Anthony Mining, Apollo, Isla Law Offices, Broad's Hot Dog Shop, Dr. John Fiegel, Ohio Motor Group, Spud's Parkview Inn, Naples, Target Shop, Softies, National Colloid Company, Black River Logistics, TS Electric, Lancia Villa Royale, Bradley Lawnscape, Everhart Bow Funeral Home, Viking Social Club, Swearingen Bat Company, Economy Lawn Care, Main Street Bank, Steubenville Country Club, Rawson's Mulching and more, Mike Keister Water Transports, John Gianamore, Self-Storage and Fireworks. Now batting leadoff Matt Busby, 3 innings, 3 at-bats. That tells you a lot of runs have been scored already. He's a really premier leadoff kid, right? Good contact, good power, excellent foot speed. Takes strike 1 by Ramsey. So Pellicciati moved to short. Pellicciati pitched into the 2nd inning. Gongola went to 3rd base, and Hummel on the hill here. 1-1. Busby pretty disciplined too. I don't see him swing at many bad pitches, Coach. A little bit upstairs on the sweeping curve. So you have many players, even though you have 35, that go both ways in football, I would presume?
Yeah, we're very young, got a lot of freshmen out, which is good for the future. But
tough this year, huh?
Yeah.
Foul ball off his foot. That one hurt. So tell me a few teams on your schedule this year. You don't have to know.
This is my first year at Bridgeport, so I'm trying to figure it out.
Oh, okay.
I know we open up with Frontier. It's a long trip down the river.
Do you play Shady Side or no?
Yes. Yeah, I get to face one of my players, Ben Wash, who played baseball at Barton. He's the quarterback at Shady Side.
Pitch by Busby is going to be a banger at first. Pellicciati over, bang, bang, and it got him just by a whisker. So nice play by Pellicciati as Busby retired 6-3. How about Madonna or Toronto? I'm looking at small schools. Do you know?
No, I don't think we have them on the schedule.
Zook Jacob, 2 singles and 2 at-bats.
Figure Zook went to Toledo as a pitcher.
And where's he from in high school?
St. Clairsville.
Curveball caught the outside corner, strike 1.
He just got hired as assistant coach at Muskegon College.
There's a ground ball to short up the middle, and he stops the ball, Pellicciati, but no play with Zook speed. So Pellicciati made a great diving stop, but even if he comes up clean without falling over, he was not going to get Zook left-handed with really good speed. So Hunter Westlake reached on a walk and struck out his 2nd time up. Wasn't hit hard, but in the right spot. Possibility here of Zook stealing a base.
Come on now, chest talk, dude.
Ramsey on deck. Foul by Westlake. So I read the paper, Coach. It said nobody has ever won this league as long as it's been in existence 2 years in a row. Is that correct?
As far as I know, I haven't researched it. I'm sure Kim has. Kim North, that is. All the years it was Maynard Warwood, back and forth.
1-1. One thing I don't see, because good offenses we have, is the infield playing in very often. We don't have a runner on third now, but I don't see them in very often. They're back in double play depth most of the time.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
1-1 is outside, 2-1. As Jones trying to keep Jacob at bay at first base. Outfield fairly deep all the way around. Ramsey's stretching 2-1 pitch is just inside, and Wheeling wanted that pitch. 3-1.
3-1.
3-1 pitch. Strike 2.
3-2.
Now, would you send him, Coach, full count, 1 out, good speed at first?
Well, I don't know. You got Ramsey on deck.
I know that.
That's two runs if he gets a hold of it.
Not going. Hit him, or is it a foul ball?
He called a foul.
No, it hit him. I guess it got his hand. Okay. Couldn't tell. Again, if it hits the hand before the bat, it's a bean batter.
Come on outside.
So Ramsey gives his equipment down there. And who's coaching first? You know the guys. I don't know the names. I think he fixed the field tonight. One of the assistant coaches. 2 on, 1 out. Ramsey takes a pitch outside.
I think it's Rob Kinsey is the coach down first.
He gave it today after all the rain last night.
Yeah, I was surprised how much rain we had.
Upstairs 2-0. Still got to be careful to Ramsey. Is he a pitcher at Valero also?
No, first base.
Oh, he's dead. He's swinging dead red here, boy. 2-0 pitch. Oh, he was going for over the shelter out there.
Yep.
Has a nice pitch by Hummel. 2-0 coming with an off speed, and Ramsey out in front of that one. No way he's taking a 2-0 pitch if it's close. Stretch by Hummel. 2-1 pitch outside away. Like you said, if you're gonna get the ball up, you better get it in, not over the plate. 3-1. Stretch by Hummel. Ramsey went for a ball in the dirt on off speed. Ramsey dying to make the score 11-5 or 11-6. Stretching pitch. Foul ball. It's foul ball. I don't think Jones was able to hold on. Got his hand up. That had been hurt. Nice pitch by Hummel.
3-2.
I think he's going to stay with the off speed.
Yeah, I would.
Ramsey having a little bit of trouble with that pitch. Full count stretch. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Down and away. Very nice job by Hummel. That inning to get Ramsey. Now up Tyler Tonkovich, the ever dangerous Tyler Tonkovich. So again, there's times in a game that some batters are more important than other, and I think this is one of them. If you're Wheeling, you want to get a goose egg this inning for Maynard. And Tyler is a tough out. swing and a miss. Tyler has been on twice with a walk and a double and a ribby. Again, last time I was here, he had 7 RBIs. Really has good foot speed. Good foot speed all the way around here, with Jacob at second and Westlake at first. Pitch on the way, just caught the inside corner on a sweeping curveball down at the knees. 0-2, so the runners are going to be off on any swing with 2 outs. Long pause, as Jacob had a big lead at second base.
Yeah, he's calling the pitches out there.
Yeah, I saw that. I was just going to say, he was telling where it was going. So 1 of 2 things. You need to give 2 signals. Number 2, you need to set up later. Can't set up too early and give it away. Pelliciotti coming in to tell him that. So pitcher and catcher, Jones and Hummel, with a discussion there.
That's right.
0-2. We'll be careful here on 0-2. Stretch by Hummel. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and there's a shot. It looks like it's going to get into right, and it does. And looks like they're going to hold him up. I don't know. I'm not sure. I thought Zook could have scored on that one as slowly as it was hit. I don't know if he thought there was 1 out or not. But anyhow, there's Tonkovich with another base hit. Base is now loaded to Eric Benal, who's been on base twice, with a base hit and a hit batter. That had eyes.
Yeah.
Barely got by Oak at second base, creeped into right field. I'm not sure if Zook thought there was 2 outs. I think he should have scored on that, Coach. Sweeping curve outside, ball 1.
I think he thought it got out there a little quicker than it did.
There's a shot. Is it going to drop or no? No, nice play by Oak. So they threaten with the bases loaded, but they don't score. They had a couple of hits and 3 runners left on base. So after 3 innings, it's still 8-6 in favor of Maynard as we go to the top of the 4th. As Dan's going to straighten the cameras out. Got the cameras there, Bill, on the fence, and when you get foul balls and stuff, it kind of moves the position of the camera. So he does a great job of trying to get that straightened around. You said you coach, we know you coach at Barton.
Yes.
Did you coach another sport in high school besides football?
Yeah, Bridgeport. I coached baseball.
You have baseball. You're the
my first year as
head coach there too. Man, head football, head baseball. You do it all, huh?
I'm not head football.
Oh, I thought you were the head football.
No, I'm a special teams coordinator.
Okay. That's okay. How about baseball? You got a lot of good kids coming back?
We get a lot of freshmen coming up. I mean, we didn't finish the season with 12 kids last year, only 2 seniors, so we were very young, and we're building on that with a good freshman group coming in.
Okay, so this 4th inning brought to you by Ohio Valley Tank. All right, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors, especially for this playoff in the Ohio Valley Baseball League, Ohio Valley Tank and Thrifty Hertz Rental. So we're going now to the 4th inning, and up is Miklas, Porce, and Jones as Wheeling looks to strike back here. It's funny, some of these games, they get a fast start and then they settle down, but I've been at 3 of your games, and every game has been 1 run. At Barton, I think you lost to Wheeling 6-5.
11-10.
Yours was 11-10.
21 runs.
There was a 4-3 game, I think, with Moundsville and Maynard, and then I think there was a 12-11 game, and somewhere along the way I saw a 6-5 score. That might have been Maynard.
I think it was Maynard
in Moundsville, the first game that we weren't at. Okay. Yeah, you guys made a great comeback after being down by a lot of runs and just fell short.
Yep. I saw the other day where, I think it was yesterday, Wheeling and Wellsburg, American Legion scored. They scored 23 runs.
An awful lot. And Wheeling going to the state, I think I saw, along with Parkersburg. First pitch into Miklas is ball 1. He had a beautiful bunt single his last time up. Moves the runners right down the third baseline. Third baseman creeping in. Pulls his head off him on that one. 1-1. Third baseman Westlake up a little bit. Possibility of the bunt. 1-1 pitch. Up and away, 2-1. Leadoff batters are always important. We had a little bit of everything. 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. So he'll probably stay away. He's really pulling off here. Pulling his head up and out. Pitch is outside again, way outside, but he still swings and misses, and first out of the inning. So the way Miklas was swinging the bat there, actually have to go away, and they did. Got the strikeout. Ryan Porras got a fielder's choice RBI as Busby made a great play to save a run. And first pitch is down and in.
Come on, Porras.
Coach, you make your own baseball schedule, or does the AD do it?
The AD, well, with my help, the AD does. She'll call me and ask me, hey, do you want this team? Or, I give her the yes or no.
2-0 pitch. We got another bean batter. So that puts on Porras. He's on now twice on a fielder's choice and a bean batter. And top of the order to Jared Jones, the catcher. Now, do you sometimes you don't have a lot of players, but do you have time to loosen up your pitcher, or do you pitch them, like in these kind of games, you warm them up before the game? I mean, if Van Ness gets in trouble, do they just have somebody come in, throw 8 pitches, and go? Is that
no,
how?
they do. Usually you have somebody ready in the wings. Get them down and throw them a little bit.
But it's hard when they're in the game, you know. 1 on, 1 out.
That was tough for Milesville because they had a player manager. When you're playing, it's hard to manage at the same time. And that's why Santa Marino was, he said, I'm not managing next year.
Huh. I liked him. He was over there with his cowboy boots on, fixing the field, him and his girlfriend.
He's a good guy.
He is a good guy.
Hey, look good.
I understand that Milesville may be moving to Bethany next year. Playing their games there.
So you have 5 teams. What's the most it's been in this league?
When I started in the league, of course, that was ages ago, and it's still dirt in the schoolhouse. We had 14 teams. We had 7 in each division.
Wow.
Yeah.
Were there teams up at Steubenville Way in Toronto?
Yes, Steubenville Stars. Freddie Hetherington was on that team.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. So Jones out on strikes and brings up Josh Schramm. Josh had a 2 RBI double, got thrown out going to third. He's also grounded out to the pitcher. So runner at first, that's Porras on a beam batter. And 2 outs as Schramm fouls it back. Both pitchers starting to settle a little bit down. I'm sure Wheeling's going to give everything they've got, throw over to first late. And they're the ones that can't afford to leave a pitcher in too long. You know, you gotta have everybody on board. When you're down 2-0 in a series, best of 5. Foul back.
Yep, there's no tomorrow. You have to do it today.
2 strikes on Schramm, 0-2. So on a swing, Porras will be moving on first. Might be able to score on a gapper. O2 pitch. Right on the outside corner.
Nice pitch.
So that inning, Van Nest, besides 1 hit batter, struck out the side. So no runs on no hits, no errors, nobody left. And after 3.5, 8-6 Maynard. Okay. All right. So we're still here. So Bill, you said 14 teams. Now, how many years has Martin's Ferry been in this? Or are they kind of new to that?
Last year was their first year back in the league. They used to have Martin's Ferry Riverdale about, I'd say 6 or 7 years ago.
They got out and got back in.
Got out and got back in.
And so 14's the most, is maybe like 4 the least?
4 was the least, yes.
Well, at least when you have 4, that's nice. Play double headers.
We'd like more. It's the players are there. There's players out there. It's just a matter of finding someone with the gumption to take over a team, because you have to raise funds, you have to contact people, you have to recruit a team. And a lot of guys just don't want to do that. They want to play, and that's it.
I don't blame them. It's tough. These guys come from work, and they've got other commitments, and then like anything else, you've got vacations to deal with in the summer. I would imagine, though, when your roster is kind of full, guys aren't happy sitting on the bench because they're used to being stars for their team, too.
Yeah. It's hard to find the guys who want to be team players. It's a lost art.
When you play a doubleheader, I'm sure you try to work all kids in that night somehow.
Oh, yes, definitely,
right?
yes.
But the playoffs a different ball game. You're playing to win, aren't you? A little bit.
Well, yeah, you go all year and you play as many guys as you can, as many innings as you can. And then it comes to playoffs, you say, hey, this is our lineup, and that's it.
Florence leading off this inning. Singled in 2 RBIs in the first and was hit by a pitch last time up. There's a shot under the hole again, base hit. And Florence leading off the bottom of the 4th. So 8-6 Maynard, bottom of 4. That brings up Hendershot, who flew out and sacked fly last time up with an RBI. Center field. Off-speed pitch out in front, but hit it right in the hole. Did Florence. Again, there's no courtesy runner, no re-entry, right?
Nope.
Stretch outside, ball 1.
With the exception of the big bases and the pitch time, it's Major League rules.
So you get 1 conference per inning. Stretch 1-0 pitch is a little loop to the right, but I think he's going to track it down as it was slicing. A really nice play out there by right fielder. Got a good read on that, Ryan Porras. So Hendershot flies out to right. Pretty good shot. Mitch Fiocchi now batting. He singled, and he also struck out in the same inning. Batted twice in inning number 2. We're in inning number 4, 8-6 Maynard. Florence with his lead. As the first pitch hits the corner for strike 1. Fiocchi, then Busby back to the top. High and tight, 1-1. Is a nice night here, though, Coach. When it's in the middle 70s and not humid, beautiful. 1-1 pitch. It's by. But I don't think Florence saw that right away. He should have been at second.
2-1. Hey, leave Colorado. Get back in the game.
He's kind of kicking himself down at first. Strike 2 on the corner, so 2-2 on Fiocchi. Hummel with a lot of off-speed pitches. Stretch and pitch. There's a nice shot to the gap. I think that's down. Is it over? It's down and over. Wow. So Fiocchi with a shot, the number 9 hitter, 2-run home run. 2 ribbies makes the score 10-6 now in favor of Maynard, with 1 out here in the bottom of 4. I wasn't sure off the crack of the bat that was going out of here, but it just kept carrying. Down right, he went down and got it. Second home run here of the night. Busby now batting. 0 for 2 with a walk. Hummel winding up again. Nobody on base, way up high. 1-0. I would say in general, Coach, these guys keep their composure pretty well. They're low-key. They just enjoy playing, and people like you deserve that credit. There's a curveball to Pelliciotti at short. Going to be real. A tough play. Ball gets away, but Busby's going to stay at first. Maybe a slower runner he'd have had a shot, but I'm going to give an infield single. No way, even if he comes up, he's going to get it.
Yeah.
So again, pretty huge this inning that Wheeling shut the door here if they want to have a chance, I'd say. Down 4, and some big sticks coming up. Jacob been on base 3 straight times, then Westlake, and of course, power hitting Ramsey up. Good speed, big lead at first. In the dirt, he's going to second. On the wild pitch that gets by Jones. Always nice to have speed.
It's something you can't coach. You have it or you don't.
1-0 pitch. Up and away, 2-0.
We gave you the most exercise.
Stretch, look back, throw to Pelliciotti. Busby back easy. Just trying to hold him close. 2-0. Stretch and pitch in the dirt, 3-0. Coach, I read in the paper, I believe it was McIntyre, 34 years old.
Yeah.
Where was he from when he played? The pitch the other day for Maynard.
Yeah, he's from St. Clair's, where he played for Barton. Actually, he lived across the street from me.
3-0 on the way, right down Broadway, 3-1. Yeah, I mean, 34 years old, 11 strikeouts, 1 run. He said he pitched more in that game than he has all summer.
Yeah, he hadn't pitched that much this year. He hides the ball very well. You don't see it till the last second when he throws.
3-1 just low. And Jacob takes the walk. On base 4 straight times. Got a Hunter Westlake.
They can blow this open right now.
3-4-5 with Westlake, Ramsey, and Tonkovich. He's going to third. He had a big lead. He's going to make it easy because that was an off-speed pitch. So Busby steals third base on a stolen base. Jacob remains at first.
For now.
Right.
It's a first and third situation now.
10-60. Strike. Again, infield and double play depth. We don't see him in much in these situations, trying to cut the run. Long look at first. See if Zook goes. He does not. Picked him off at first, but he gets into second on a stolen base.
2-1.
So second and third with 1 out, 2-1 now to Westlake. And again, we talked about it. Shortstop's deep, second baseman's deep. You know,
You're all deep. Yep.
you giving runs in this situation?
I think that I don't know, their attitude is that I get a strong enough arm, I don't have to.
Well, they're not going to get Busby on a ground ball in the middle, that's for sure. But I guess maybe their philosophy is we're going to score 5 or more runs coming up to the plate 3 more times. It's a windup by Hummel and a pitch, big out by Hunter. Now, this is darned if you do and darned if you don't. Would you put Ramsey on to pitch to Tonkovich?
I think they're going to do it.
They're going to talk about it.
Yep, they're putting him on.
Okay. I don't know. Let's see what he's saying there.
I thought that's what he told the umpire. He wanted him on.
Did they pitch it out? Coach is right there. and he backed off. So ball one. So it looked like he was going to do something too, but he might have changed his mind on his way toward the mound. Ball one, pitch, ball two. Here comes Busby. Man, it's going to be close. Got in there. Wow. Hard to score on this backstop, but he did. So Busby, being aggressive, scores on a wild pitch to make the score 11-6. And again, I think they were pitching around Ramsey, hoping he would. And he did strike out his last time up. Now they are going to walk him, and I think they wish they did before that time. So first and third with Ramsey at first and Tonkovich up. I'm not so sure with a base open that you either pitch around or walk him too.
I would put him on.
I haven't seen him make many outs since I've been here the 2 times. I don't know if he's made an out since I've seen him play here in the 2 games. About 7 or 8 times up. There's a foul out of play, 1 strike. Ramsey's not a threat to steal with a bad hamstring. You wouldn't think. Zook Jacob down at third. Busby scored this inning. They already had 2 runs on the Viackley 2-run homer, so now they have 11 to Wheeling 6. 1 strike pitch. It's a shot to second, so it's going to work out as they're going to tap Ramsey on the way to second base, tag him out on an unassisted ground ball to second. So 3 runs that inning on, I've got 3 hits and a couple runners left on base. 11-6 Maynard after 4. We'll be back.
Now is the time of year to clean your home, so call Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration today. It's a toll-free call, 866-276-1418. 866-276-1418. It's carpet cleaning, upholstery cleaning, Oriental rugs, pet owners. It's all done by trained and certified staff, too. Get your home clean with Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration. Call now.
866-276-1418. Blakemore Insurance Agency is exclusive to the senior market. We represent a variety of Medicare supplements or Medicare Advantage plans, giving us the ability to offer some of the most competitive products from the top insurance companies in our country. Our loyalty lies with you, our customer, not the insurance company. Many of today's seniors are completely overwhelmed with turning 65 and going on to Medicare. Call Blakemore Insurance Agency today for more information. 304-723-0909. Blakemore Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
We're back. This game brought to you by High Valley Tank and Thrifty Hertz Rental. And it's 11-6 in favor of Maynard as we go to the top of the 6th. Maynard's got 11 runs on 12 hits already, Bill, in 4 innings. And I've got Wheeling for 6 runs on 6 hits in their 4 innings of play. Leading off this inning is 3-4-5, Gongola, Oak, who had the home run earlier and is 2 for 2, and Pelicetti, who's also 2 for 2. So this has got to be the inning that Wheeling strikes back if they want a shot. Yeah. Don't have to get them all at once. You can't get 5 in 1 inning sometimes, but just get a run here or there and have a shot in the 7th maybe, huh? Van Ness settled down a little bit after having a real rocky second inning. Only given up 1 run in the last 2 innings and struck out 3 last inning. So the wind and the pitch is a grounder to short, right to Busby, who never makes a mistake over there, it seems like. 6-3. He's extremely smooth, Coach, out there.
Smooth, very smooth.
Adam Oak singled the first time up in the 2nd, hit a home run this last time up. Let's see if we see some off-speed stuff here. Wind and pitch. It was an off-speed curve. Ball 1. And missed wind and pitch. Nice big Markovich out. He's going to have room to make the catch with his speed. So Oak flies out to second. Pellicciati now batting. Maynard kind of lucky to be here. You were here the other day when they got 4 runs in the 7th and knock off Moundsville.
Cardiac kids, they're like the Cleveland Browns of old. They were coming from behind on all those games.
First pitch, Pellicciati in the dirt, ball 1. And isn't that the way a lot of teams win the World Series somehow or win the playoffs by some miracle, and then they get on a roll? I'm sure Wheeling would have rather seen Moundsville the way it's turned out. 2-0 on Pellicciati. Wind in the pitch. 3-0 now, just missed. Wind. Pellicciati looked like he was had a possibility of swinging, but took ball 4. 8 base runners. Good team player there. Not just swinging at anything. Now batting is Ryan Hummel. Walk and a strikeout. Come in to do the pitching since the 2nd inning. There's a shot off the end of it. I think the bat cracked in half. Maybe that's what I heard. And he gets thrown out 3rd to 1st, wet leg. So it looked like it was harder than I thought. Well, the bat cracked. So no runs that inning, quick inning. And no hits, a walk, and 1 runner left on base. And after 4.5, still 11, Maynard, 6 Wheeling. We'll be back.
Are you looking for a place to watch live sports events with your friends and family? No further than Basil Sports Bar in Weirton. At Basil's, we pride ourselves on providing a friendly atmosphere where you can come as a fan and leave as a friend. Our small family-owned business specializes in fresh foods made daily, and we proudly serve craft beers from around the Ohio Valley. We display sports memorabilia from teams all over the valley, making Basil's the perfect spot for sports fans of all kinds. Whether you're cheering on your favorite team or just looking for a great meal and a pint of beer, Basil's has got you covered. So come on down to Basil's Sports Bar and Grill in Weirton. We're highly recommended by locals, and we can't wait to welcome you as a newest friend.
Ohio Valley Sports Online would like to thank one of our great sponsors, Capital Recovery Systems. Capital Recovery Systems is home of the no-cost court collections program. Capital Recovery Systems is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Are you looking for a trusted name in residential and commercial real estate? Look no further than Cedar One Realty. Our team of dedicated professionals is here to help you find your dream home or the perfect commercial property. With years of experience and a deep knowledge of the local market, we're the experts you can trust. Cedar One is a full-service brokerage that handles residential, commercial, property management, and storage units. Call us today to schedule a consultation and see how we can help you achieve your real estate goals. Cedar One has over 60 agents serving the Ohio Valley. Cedar One Realty, leading the valley in residential and commercial real estate. Visit us online at cedaronerealty.com or stop by our office in Wintersville today.
Shout out to Mike Mattis, hopefully listening to this game today back in Dayton, Ohio. Up this inning is Benall, Florence, and Hendershot. A couple defensive changes. Jared Jones goes from catcher to pitcher. And Gondola goes back to shortstop. Pellicciati, a trooper, started at pitcher, went to short, is now catching. Hummel back to third base, or he's out now. Let's see. Hummel.
I think Pellin is in for Foster.
Yeah, Pellin, number 33, is in for Foster at first base. 33. He'll actually lead off next inning.
Hunter, you get that change
We
first.
still have Hummel down at third. We're back
Pellin
to
for
third.
Foster. I'll tell you. What is it? Pellin
Okay,
for
leading
Foster.
off here, Benall has reached on a single, hit by a pitch, and popped out to second base. 11-6 in favor of Maynard. Nice crowd here, nice crowd as Maynard looks to win second straight championship. So Jones, catcher with a live arm, is now pitching. As we said, all hands on deck for Wheeling today. I'd like to thank Scott Shaw for coming over, giving us those changes. Wind up, first pitch, another hit batter. So a leadoff runner for Maynard, hit by pitch. Maynard's got 11 runs on 12 hits in only 4 innings. And Wheeling's got 6 runs on 6 hits. Now batting is Kelly Hendershot. Got a sac fly, flied out to right, and struck out in 3 at-bats. Stretch and pitch, and there's a shot into left for a base hit. It's going to put runners at first and second. As Florence makes a big turn, but stops at second base. So 2 on, nobody out. Mitch Biocchi up, who had the 2-run homer last time up, last inning, also has a single and a strikeout in 3 at-bats. The number 9 hitter, so good day for Biocchi. 2 for 3 with a home run. Stretch, nice curve. Strike 1. Ball gets wet by Palichotti, but no advance.
2 weeks to break in the form.
One strike. Pause. Pitch. Fly ball. Should be a can corn to left. No tag. Uh-oh. Center fielder comes over, calls him off. So right between them. Can't accord one way or the other, I guess. Center fielder calling the left fielder off, which is normally the case. He's in charge. Brings up Matt. Wait a minute, that was Mitch Biocchi. So I missed. You know what? Benall started getting hit by a pitch.
Right, he's at first base.
And Florence has a single. And that was a fly out by Hendershot. So now Biocchi up. Ball. So yeah, Benall with a hit by pitch, Florence with a single, and Hendershot with a fly out to center. There's a pop up. That's going to be an infield fly to the pitcher. Batter's out, but nobody's covering third. No tag up by Benall.
Infield fly, first and second.
Yeah, but he could have still tagged and went to third, coach, on that if he wanted.
Yep.
Third, all 4 infielders came in. Nobody was there, but he was off the base. So, again, I would say a big hitter right here, right? 2 on, 2 outs, down by 5, bottom of 5. Nice sweeping curve by Jared Jones. Strike 1 to Busby. Busby now batting for his 5th time, has a single in 3 at-bats and a walk. Down the end. 1-1. Really good foot speed by Busby. Benall with good foot speed out there at second. With a score on a hit. There's a shot into the gap. Can he get there? And he dives. What a play out there. What a play in left field. We got to give kudos to Nate Miklas out there, lefty out in left field. That saved 2 runs, Coach.
Yes, sir.
That's a defensive play of the game, let me tell you. So F7 and no runs that inning, even though we had a couple runners on base and a hit. And after 5 full, it's still 11-6 to keep Wheeling into the contest. We'll be back after this break.
Are you in need of a reliable and affordable tank for your farm or business? Look no further than Steel Valley Tank in Brillion, Ohio. Our team of experts can help you find the perfect tank for your needs, whether it's for water storage, chemical storage, or anything in between. With over 20 years of experience, we know what it takes to get the job done right. Visit us today at Steel Valley Tank in Brillion, Ohio, or give us a call at 740-598-4994 to learn more. Steel Valley Tank, your trusted source for quality tanks.
Are you tired of lugging heavy water bottles from the store to your home or office? Look no further than Water Transport in Hopedale, Ohio. For over 36 years, we've been providing premium quality water to the tri-state region. Our team is dedicated to delivering fresh, clean water right to your doorstep. With our reliable and efficient service, you'll never have to worry about running out of water again. Call us today at 740-264-9999 to schedule your delivery and experience the convenience of water transport.
And we're back here, top of the 6th. Ben Foster out of the game, now batting in his spot, Bren Paulin. Foster went 0 for 1 with a walk. 11-6 Maynard. Again, I think our sponsors, Ohio Valley Tank and Thrifty Hertz Rental. Van Ness still on the hill for the Maynard team, who has 11 runs on 13 hits. And Wheeling has 6 hits and 6 runs. So kind of a do-or-die inning, I would say. They need to get a couple runs this inning to have a shot in the bottom of the 7th. After the game, we will have player of the game. Kim North from the Martins Ferry Times leader here. Nice throw down to second base.
Kim's a big advocate of the OVBL. You got to give him kudos. He's followed it for a long time. Does a great job writing the paper for it.
Yes, he does. He's a great guy all around. Brent Paulin batting for his first time up, followed by Miklas, who made that great catch in left field. There's a foul ball. And Porras, the right fielder. That might be the best defensive play I've seen in the 3 games I've watched.
I don't know. I saw Buzzy make a couple in the hole. Pretty damn good.
They're going to miss 2 strikes. Yeah, there's been some gems. That was a game saver there. That ball gets down. I think it's over.
Yeah.
And even then, Wheeling's got a long way to go. Get down by 5 here with 2 at bats. Van Ness settled down, gave up 5 runs in the second, but only got 1 run in the last 3 innings. There's a shot and just foul. Wow, was that close. Boy, he turned on that one, Coach.
Yeah. I think Kim just said that Maynard left 12 guys on base.
When you
scored 11 runs, 12 guys left on base.
You got 13 hits and you've got bean batters and walks. You are going to leave a lot on base. Still 1-2 for Brent Paulin. Just missed 2-2. 2-2. Ooh, just missed. Full count. That was close. Wind in the pitch. Just missed again. Van Ness wanted one of those 2 calls, and Paulin leads off the inning with a walk. Brings up Miklas, who had a beautiful bunt single first time up, struck out second time up.
Yeah, he looked bad the second time. He's swinging some bad pitching.
And he's pulling off, and balls were pitched away. Here's a bunt attempt again. Pulls back. And he's definitely not bunting to move the runner. He's bunting for a hit here. 1 ball. Pitch is swing and a miss. Pulling off on that high, fast heater. Infield and double play depth. Pitch just caught the corner. 1-2. Nice off speed. There's a shot into left field. He took it the way it was pitched. So 2 on. And they're threatening to get right back in it here with Porras in the top of the lineup coming up. Another lefty. On deck is Jones, and in the hole is Schramm. There we go, buddy, Tim. I liked it.
That was bad.
I liked the decision. It was a tough pitch to bunt. Down and away. trying to load the bases to get a rally going.
It's a sacrifice bunt. Get the ball out, get the bat out there. Don't wait till the last second. Try to bunt for a hit.
Well, I think he was trying to bunt for a hit, Coach. They're down 5. I don't think he's moving him. He's bunting for a hit there.
That's a base hit.
Base hit to centers it down. I can't see him. Screen. He didn't get it. Safe. Okay. Boy, it's close at second too. I got screened by the players in front of me, so Porras rips a shot to center field. Bases loaded, nobody out. Maybe a good time for a conference for Maynard. Jared Jones kind of struggled tonight at the plate, leading off, and then Schramm and Gongola. So this is the inning for Wheeling to get right back in it if they're going to do it. Does let Van Ness go back to the windup. First pitch is swing and a miss on a curveball. Jones having trouble with that curveball today. Wind and pitch, swing and a miss again.
Go 2.
You got twos?
He's challenged him. He's going right after him.
In the dirt away, but no advance, of course, down by 5 runs. Paul in third.
I don't think he's fleet of foot.
1-2. And you can't take that chance anyhow. Even if you were, I would say at this score situation. 1-2 in the dirt again. Almost had an offering. 2-2. Van Ness to the windup. Ball again just missed. Well, here's a big pitch of the game, Coach. Right here. They're going to go after him. Can't block him here.
Ball 4. Got to run in. Nobody out. Bases loaded.
RBI. Didn't want that. He retired in 3 times in a row on strikeouts. And then he was 0-2 and threw 4 straight balls to let Paulin come in and score. Good timeout by Coach Vickers. Might have a pitching change. What do you think?
I'm looking at Wheeling. Coach Shaw is out there talking to the umpire. I don't know what's going on out there.
I don't know if somebody's hurt. They're both talking to the umpire. I'm not sure of that one. He went out to talk to the umpire about something. Now, Coach Vickers is out too.
It's not a mound visit. It doesn't look like. He's not talking to the pitcher. He's talking to the umpire.
I'm just not sure what they're saying. Maybe we can get an interpretation here. They're going to run. Maybe they're going to run out there for Porras, who might be having some trouble.
Yeah, look, he's limping a little bit.
I don't know if there was some contact that we missed. Anyhow, that's Tyler Surgeon coming in to run for Porras, number 9.
I use it. It's like, remember that blue one I had, the light blue one? That's the one.
Vickers does have a mound conference now. 11-7, tying run now up at the plate with 2, 3, and 4. So this is the inning Wheeling was hoping for. It's been a nightmare half an inning here for Maynard, who looked at being in total control. Schramm, by the way, has a 2-run double in 3 at-bats. Infield playing back as they should, up by 4 runs, looking to get an out somewhere, maybe turn a double play. Wind and pitch in the dirt again. Again, I don't know. I don't see anybody warming up. So if you tell me somebody's ready, I don't know down the line if somebody I can't see, but if you tell me somebody's ready, Coach, I don't know. I'm thinking they're coming in a game, and I haven't seen them throw a pitch. Now we got a catcher with a problem there. I don't know if he got hit hand or what happened. So I tell you what, Dan, we'll take a quick break and come right back.
This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, your connection to Ohio Valley Sports. Listen anywhere in the world from any connected device, smartphone, tablets, iPads, and computers. Ohio Valley Sports Online brings you live game action from the guys with over 50 years in radio sports broadcasting.
So we're back. Catcher had some blood there that had to get wiped off. So ball 1 to Schramm. Bases loaded. 11-7. Nobody out here. 6th inning. There's a shot to left. That's going to probably be deep enough for a sac fly.
Nice throw.
Nice throw, but he's going to score.
He dropped the ball.
Runners are trying to move up. Is he out at third? He is out at third base. So catcher Florence, nice play, nice throw after the throw home when there was a little bit of contact there. So let's see, sac fly, that's going to score Mickles. Surgeon is out going to third, 2-5. You're going to get a sac fly ribby to Schramm, making the score 11-8. With a runner now at second base. And that's Jones with 2 outs. Gongola up 0 for 3. Number 3 hitter due. In dirt, no advancement. Nice block by Florence. So Wheeling battles back 11-8, but that's a big play at third base there.
Yes.
Just missed.
Now we get some work in the Maynard bullpen.
Stretch, a little looper. I think it's dinking. It's falling. I don't know what we're waiting on. Scoring. He was looking to see if it fell, but there was 2 outs, but he's going to still score easily. That's Jones coming around. Make the score 11-9, so never state dive for Wheeling. Base hit by Gongola off the fist. Just got in there. Now Oaks the tying run 11-9 with 2 outs, and Gongola at first base. And Oak has a home run today. White or stretched by Ness to right field. And going to be a routine for Jacobs out there. So first pitch swing, Oak flies to right. But they do get, Wheeling does, 3 runs that inning, and they had 3 hits, left a runner on base after 5.5. 11-9. Maynard will be back.
So you're driving the kids to school and you have to turn up the radio just to drown out the horrible sound your car's making. Who knows what you need? You're driving along without a care in the world. Then you notice the engine light comes on. Who knows what you need? You dread having to stop at red lights because your car sounds like it's screaming in pain. Who knows what you need? Napa Auto Care Center in Wintersville knows what you need. They're an established and reputable shop. They know engines, transmissions, brakes, alignments, and anything else your vehicle needs. They know what you need. Do you need the number? 740-346-2120.
Ohio Motor Group has 3 locations, Steubenville, Bridgeport, and St. Clairsville. Let Ohio Motor Group show you how easy it is to buy a quality used car. They believe in fair pricing, superior service, and treating every customer right. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff will help you find a car that is fit for your budget. Ohio Motor Group, with 3 locations to serve you. Check them out right now. OhioMotorGroup.com. Find your next ride.
Ohio Valley Sports Online is your sports authority. Follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Live streaming high school and NCAA sports, plus weekly football coaches shows right here on Ohio Valley Sports Online.
We're back, bottom of the 6th. Joe Myers loosening up for Maynard, so we might see him in the 7th inning. 11-9 Maynard over Wheeling, as they just got 3 runs, did Wheeling. Batting this inning is Zook Jacob, who's been on base 4 straight times, Hunter Westlake, and Tyler Ramsey. So again, Wheeling needs to hold him here, Coach, if they want a chance, I'd say, in the bottom of the 7th. Tough part of the order here. Jacob, Westlake, Ramsey, and Tonkovich. Jones still pitching. Came out of the catcher's spot last inning. First pitch up and away, ball 1. Pellicciati behind home plate. 1-0 pitch. There's a shot to right. Is it going to hang up? It's not. It's going to fall in there. Skip by, and Jacob stops, put on the brake there. So a single for Zook to start the inning to Hunter Westlake. Hunter walked, hit by pitch, and a couple of strikeouts. So Jacob on base 5 straight times. Stretch, long look over. Upstairs on the curveball, 1 ball. Let's say you do or don't score runs this inning. Are you making a change, Coach, in the bottom of the 7th or top of the 7th if you're Maynard? There's an infield pop-up. I think he has room. Can he get there? Oh, he almost fell over the rail, I guess you'd call it, the wire. So just out of play. Nice try that time by Hummel. Really nice try. So Westlake's still alive, barely, as the ball goes out of play. At the stretch by Jones, look over to first. Long pause. And the bat looked like it cracked to me, Coach. What do you think?
Okay. You can hear that.
Wow. That's 2 of them tonight, huh? We've seen crack. So there's strike 2. Yeah, that's one thing if you were playing with aluminum. I know they may get killed, but you're not getting many cracked aluminum bats, I'll bet. Believe it or not, we do in softball every once in a while. Oh, nice pitch. Way out of the zone. So he got a strikeout. He's not allowed to run because first base occupied by less than 2 outs. Even if Jacob was stealing on that, you still couldn't run if you're Westlake. So Tyler Ramsey, got to be careful here, but you got Tonkovich up next. Ramsey's got a double and been intentionally walked and knocked in 2 at 3 official at-bats. 2 home runs the other day. I wasn't at that game, but Dan tells me one was a moonshot and the other one was still pretty far.
Yeah, I think it was like over the 430 mark at West Liberty. That's a shot.
Ball 1. A fastball challenged him for a change. Doesn't happen too often with Ramsey. Everything's been off speed. A swing and miss. Probably looking for the off speed pitch. 1-1 on Ramsey with 1 on, 1 out. 11-9 Maynard. Bottom of 6. Did it hit the bat or did it hit him? It might have hit the bat behind his body. Wow, oh my goodness. I don't know if I've seen it. I think the ball was thrown behind him.
Yep.
And the bat must have been behind it, hit the back of the knob of the bat, I think.
Yep.
Anyhow, 1-2. I don't know. That's odd but
that's
true.
That's definitely an odd one. I don't see that one very often. At all, actually.
I bet you Ramsey's happy. He wants the ball. High pop-up. Got room out there. We do have room out there for the second out. So F6. And they had a couple subs. Shortstop, I believe, is Gongola out there.
Yeah, Gongola's playing short.
Okay. So you want to be careful to Tonkovich here. He's liable to Zook. Jacob can really run. And he gets a gapper. Zook's got a good shot of scoring. You got 2 open bases. Tonkovich a real tough out. Strike 1.
All right, Tom, let's go. Good pitch.
Tonkovich today was hit by a pitch, doubled and knocked in a run, singled, and got him out on a hard ground ball hit to second. There's a shot up the middle, base hit. So Tonkovich delivers again, puts runners at first and second to Aaron Banal, who's been on base 3 times with 2 hit batters and a single. Also flying out to second base. So again, big out here. Up by 2. Maynard like to tack on another run or 2. Stretch by Jones. Look back to second. Pitch just missed. 0-1.
Stay hot. All good.
Stretch, pitch, and Shot to second, right at him. So Wheeling's got a shot here. And after 6, 11-9 Maynard.
Let's go. Bring it up. Come on, Ty. Let's go win a ball game here. Load it deep. Fill it up. I'm out. Fill it up wherever it is.
Are you in need of a reliable and affordable tank for your farm or business? Look no further than Steel Valley Tank in Brilliant, Ohio. Our team of experts can help you find the perfect tank for your needs, whether it's for water storage, chemical storage, or anything in between. With over 20 years of experience, we know what it takes to get the job done right. Visit us today at Steel Valley Tank in Brilliant, Ohio, or give us a call at 740-598-4994 to learn more. Steel Valley Tank, your trusted source for quality tanks. A proud sponsor of this broadcast.
So you're driving the kids to school when you have to turn up the radio just to drown out the horrible sound your car's making. Who knows what you need? You're driving along without a care in the world. Then you notice the engine light comes on. Who knows what you need? You dread having to stop at red lights because your car sounds like it's screaming in pain. Who knows what you need? Napa Auto Care Center in Wintersville knows what you need. They're an established and reputable shop. They know engines, transmissions, brakes, alignments, and anything else your vehicle needs. They know what you need. Do you need the number? 740-346-2120.
We're back, top of the 7th. Joe Myers coming in. You said he played at St. Clairsville? Or no?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Myers might be a St. Clairsville name. Pitching this inning to Pelliciotti, Hummel, and Pellin, who's in for Foster, who got on base last time up with a leadoff walk to help score 3 runs. Now, I'm down 2, Coach. I'm probably taking a strike here. I don't know about you, but I'm taking a strike because a home run and a walk are the same thing here in the 7th inning. So Wheeling kind of fired up over here. 11-9, got back in the ball game last inning. Let's see if Myers can close the door. First pitch, ball 1. Pelliciotti, great team player. Started pitching, went to short, caught a couple innings. He did take a strike, just caught a corner. That's a good team player there, not up there hacking away, making sure he took a strike. Myers trying to quick pitch. Pelliciotti asking for time. He gets it. Myers a fast worker, Coach. Wind and pitch. Nice sweeping curve. 1-2.
Mistaken.
1-2 pitch. Ball, did he swing? We're going to ask. He said no. In the dirt, 2-2. That was close. Wind and pitch. Down the way. Uh-oh. Nice sweeping curveball, just missed. Important pitch here, Coach. There's a shot and a base hit to left field. Pelliciotti does it again. Base hit to left. Leadoff single. And I like that with Myers. You got to make him hit. You don't want to walk him there. If he hits a home run, who cares? You cannot give him a leadoff walk. Ryan Hummel up. Pelliciotti first. Nobody out. Down 2, so everybody that comes up now will be the tying run for the rest of the inning. Stretched by Myers. Pitch in the dirt. Nice scoop back there by Florence. He's had a good game behind home plate. 1 ball. Stretch, fastball, corner, strike, 1-1. So we got Hummel, Paulin, Miklas, who made a nice game-saving catch out there in left field early in the game. In the dirt, 2-1. Short lead by Pelliciotti, now a little bit bigger. Stretch and pitch, a little high on the curve, 3-1.
3-1.
Borderline pitch. Fastball. Wheeling didn't like that one. Wheeling bench. Full count. Stretch. Dialed into the weeds. Full count still. Well, I've done 3 of your games here in the playoffs, Coach, and every one's been a one-run game. Why would this be any different today?
Why would it be any different? You're right. It's very competitive. The league is very competitive.
Stretch, full count pitch. There's a shot in the hole. Base hit. Wow.
You got a bunt here. I don't care who's up there. You got nobody out first and second.
The last time up, Paulin drew a walk. He would be bunting up, and I'd love the short game, but you would be bunting up to 8 and 9. I don't think he's going to.
You got to get out of the double play situation.
Swing and a miss. Another question would be, I don't know if he's ever bunted before. Oh, I love the bunt, but sometimes you don't always bunt up to 8 and 9. Like 2.
Big one. That's so amazing.
0-2. He does need to make contact here, move him along. You
got to go down swinging. You can't look at that pitch.
Now batting is Nate Nicholas, and he had a beautiful bunt single, struck out and then lined a shot over third baseman's head. There's a possibility here that you could bunt, trying to bunt for a hit. Third baseman is deep. And he is bunting and trying to steal third, and they're going to get him. Coach kind of slammed his hat. I don't know if somebody missed a signal there or not.
What I think happened, he expected him to bunt. He didn't. You got to see the ball down. You just don't take off running.
I don't know if he was stealing. I thought maybe fake bunt trying to draw the third baseman in. And he stayed back. And that's a big play, 2-5, to knock off Palichetti at third base. And 2 strikes now. There's a shot. And how about that? Base hit the left to keep it alive here. And now we're going to have the coach's son batting, Brian Shaw, who's going to be pinch hitting for Tyler Surgeon, who pinch ran for Ryan Porras earlier in the game. So 2 on, 2 out, Brian Shaw. And boy, that caught stealing was a killer for Wheeling.
If you bunted before you got second and third, you would have scored. I don't care who's up. Thurman Munson was one of the greatest bunters you could ever find. He's a home run hitter. Billy Martin would tell you, you bunt.
I didn't say you shouldn't. I just didn't think they would. I thought they might bunt with a number 8 hitter there for a hit, and he might have missed that. There's a shot, the second. Tonkovich dives, flips over Busby for the game ender. So 4-6. No runs that inning, but 2 hits and 2 big runners left on base. And final score is 11-9 in favor of Maynard. And there's 2 candidates, Zook Jacob, but I'm going to have Ryan Flores as the player of the game, reach base 4 times, 3 hits, 3 ribbies along the way. And so I have, 5, 11. I've got 11 hits, so 9 runs on 11 hits for Wheeling in an error, and 11 runs, 14 hits, and 1 error for Maynard. And Maynard wins the Ohio Valley Baseball League for the 2nd straight year. The paper said 2. Did Kim just correct that? The paper said 2 because he said nobody's ever won back-to-back, so it couldn't be.
No, nobody's ever won 3.
Oh, maybe it was back-to-back in the paper?
Yes.
Okay. So
Congratulations,
Maynard. Great ball player. The last 2 years have smoked off Wheeling 3-0. So we're going to take a break. I'm going to maybe go and get Florence or talk to him here. And Okay, and we'll get him over and talk to him. Thank you very much, Bill, for coming over. I appreciate your help.
Anytime. Thank
Gentlemen,
you guys.
we'll be right back.
The lady that won it gave you 100 back. Yeah, she's great. Yeah.
Thank you, National Colloid, for
I think it's called Dynasty. I'm here with world champion Maynard.
Has your car been in an accident? Don't worry, Chirp's Auto Body Repair is here to help. Located at 3898 Harrison Street in Vallejo, Chirp's Auto Body Repair is your go-to destination for all your auto body repair needs. From minor dents to major collisions, our team of experts will have your car looking like new in no time. So why wait? Call us today at 740-676-6962 or visit us at our shop to get your car back on the road. Chirp's Auto Body Repair, your trusted partner for all your auto body repair needs.
Are we back again? Okay, I'm here with Ryan Florence, player of the game. Got you, Ryan, for 3 singles, a hit by pitch, 3 ribbies, a thrown out stealing, and a gun down to third, and playing with what, a bloody finger during the game. So quite a game for you. Also, not to slight Zook Jacob, who was on base 5 straight times. So it was between you and him. So you can thank me for giving you player of the game.
Well, you want to interview Zook too. He's a fantastic player, fantastic guy.
I'll tell you what we're going to do. We got a second hat, so you make sure he gets that hat, okay? That's our Thrifty Hertz rental player of the game. Comments running back-to-back. Were you on this team last year?
I was here a little bit. I had to go back to school. I go to Ohio University. I was only here for a few games last year, but I did end up helping them out during the playoffs, but I wasn't there when they won. But it's just an honor to play with these guys. These guys are all awesome. I love playing with them, and I'm honored to be a part of this win.
It's nice of you.
I know a lot from the community and these guys a lot.
We haven't done a lot of your games. Can you tell us what high school you played?
Shadyside High School.
Shadyside, and then you're at Ohio University?
Yes.
So Division I, quite an honor. And what year are you there?
I will be a sophomore.
Only a sophomore, okay. Because a lot of guys are out of school, right, that you play with. Is that intimidating for you sometimes to see these old stars still playing?
A little bit. I mean, but these guys are all, I know they all are fun guys to play with. I know they're all great players, so I know if I play with them.
Was he here today, McIntyre? You caught him the other day, right?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, you weren't there? I wasn't at that game. Okay. And 34 years old, I understand, huh?
I've caught him a few times. He's a great pitcher. For how he's still, 34, he's still throwing.
It was a great game. Nail biter at the end there. That throw at third base on that steal. I'm not sure if they missed a bunt sign or something happened there. I think they were supposed to bunt and missed that one, maybe.
I'm not sure. I just noticed that he was creeping on second base, and I just saw him steal it, caught it, so threw it. I wasn't sure.
Well, you've had a couple good games in the games I've done with you, so congratulations. I'll let you go enjoy it with your team. Tell Zook I'm sorry. We normally just have one player of the game, but he was 1A, let's say, okay? And again, congratulations on a great game and winning for they tell me it's the 3rd straight year. I thought the newspaper said back-to-back for the 2nd time, but
I'm pretty sure it's
3. Okay. And you beat Wheeling last year 3-0 to get there. But we were here in your Moundsville, and you guys were fortunate to pull that out the last inning, right? 12-11, I think it was. Okay. Well, congratulations. Thank you for coming over, and congratulations on the season and winning the Ohio Valley Baseball League.
Thank you very much.
All right, see you.
Thank you.
That's going to wrap it up from here. Jim DiCarlo along with Dan Vogel, and we'd like to thank Bill Timko for being so gracious, our player of the game. Ryan, we're going to need to get a picture of you. Okay, so final score here, 11-9 Maynard. Ranger 11 runs, 14 hits, and 1 error. And we've got Wheeling for 9 runs on 11 hits and an error. our player of the game, Ryan Florence. Our second player of the game, potentially, could have been Zoot Jacob. And Ryan's going to try to get over there and get a picture. So for Dan Vogel, this is Jim DiCarlo saying goodnight to everybody. Again, final score, Maynard captures the championship 11-9 over Wheeling in a hard-fought game. Good night, everyone.
Oh, he's drinking another. Oh, okay.